Hello and welcome back to Gold Squadron Podcast, coming to you live from the World Open Qualifier here at Adepticon. My name is William Hegwood. I'm joined by Johnny Randazzo.
Hey, good to be here.
And we are excited to bring you more coverage of 2nd edition X-Wing. This scenario is going to be Assault on the Satellite Array. We have Sjon Quinn versus Christopher Peters, better known as the Crazy Vulcan, one of the people who work tirelessly on our tabletop simulator module that we all use, and has created a lot of valuable assets for that. So big praise out to Christopher Peters for and the whole team, Flipster, and everybody who works on that, for all they do. But all that's online now, Christopher Peters, because this is real life X-Wing. Let's see how you do. Both these players are 3-1, so this is a bubble match.
You need 5 wins to get in the cut, so they need to win this and another one, and they're in.
Yes. Yep. Both these players have to win the rest of the day to be able to make day 2. So everything is on the line here. I have the Choose Your Champion going. Johnny, if you can give us the deets on Assault on the Satellite Array.
We are playing Assault on the Satellite Array. This scenario, you have to control areas, and the way you do that is having more ships at range 1 of each of the objective tokens at the end of the round, and if you do, you control that objective. You get 1 point per objective you control added to your overall scenario points. So just like all of the other missions, lists will try to strike a balance between controlling areas and putting damage onto the opposing ships. This is the scenario, one of the scenarios where it seems like a higher ship count seems to really help. Because you can just spread those ships out and put at least 1, if not 2 ships next to one of those satellites. And we see Sjon coming in with those bombardment drones, possibly looking to claim some of those satellites early on.
Yeah, let's take a look at those bombardment drones. They are mean jousters, though they don't have any munitions. These have proxy mines, and that's it.
So again, maybe just trying to control area. You know, you damage your opponent's ship or prevent them from crossing into an area that you don't want them to, and then you get to go and claim that objective for yourself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I think I'm used to cluster mines and Connor nets, which would fill out their loadout value of 8. But if you don't mess with the cluster mines and Connor, the proxy mine fills out all of your loadout, not including struts and independent calculations, which are more or less free. They're free in points, but independent calculations does have its own drawback where it takes away your networked calculations. Sure. So interesting there that you didn't go for the double mine. Really feel strongly about the proxies.
And we see an even stronger jousting list, perhaps, on Christopher's side of the board, where he has ordnance as well in the form of torpedoes. Wedge, Luke, and Gina all carrying torpedoes of some form, maybe looking to just wipe out some of these separatist ships early.
I'm not even going to be sure what happens when I click this button. Yeah. Freaked out for a second. Look at all these upgrades you can fit on Wedge. He has backwards tail slide. Do you even know what that does?
No idea.
Well, it's basically if your wings are closed and you move through and you can move through and overlap obstacles. After you boost or barrel roll through an obstacle, if you are not at range 0 of it, gain 1 evade token.
Wow.
Okay.
So is that just like kind of insurance maybe of like, hey, I'm going to fly through towards these obstacles and kind of like not worry about them?
Probably better for like gas clouds, but we don't see any on this battlefield. Interesting. The main thing though, outmaneuver. Look out for this wedge. Yeah, and we see here, ooh.
Yeah, Wedge is looking to take all the dice away.
Yeah, you don't get no dice. But this guy, he's going to actually strut it up on the landing here. Here's another interesting upgrade. Where is it? Spare parts canisters. He doesn't have a droid to recharge, so can drop this little obstacle to break all the locks on him. Very interesting.
So a little bit of a little bit of tech there, perhaps against locks. Is this just a case of like you have so many points on Wedge,
so many
you
points,
just like
pretty much
you just put things on them. Maybe they're useful, maybe they're not.
Find a use for them.
Find a use for them.
Let's see. So the other torp you were talking about, there's plasmas on Wedge, who shoots first. Luke's going to follow up with that was a trick shot, by the way. Following up with a proton torpedo. So good with Luke's natural force. And then Gina, the other 5, also has a plasma torpedo in addition to a proton bomb. No jamming cannon. Shame, shame. Shame, shame.
Yeah. Why not, right?
Why not? You got them slots. Can we get color on the overlay? Oh, yeah. Thank you for that.
We can. We can. We have the power.
I totally forgot. I checked to see if all the bombardment drones were the same. They are, so. And I totally forgot to recolor them. We got pink in the middle. We got orange. And what's the last one out there? Green. And I have to assume that Wedge is the blue one over there because he's not carrying around force.
Yeah, and he moved first.
Which one? Oh, Luke moved first. Yeah, yeah. So he would be the white one, I guess. The blue one's Wedge.
Blue and not blue.
Exactly. So we see here the independent calculations. I mentioned it, but I didn't really go too deep into it. Independent calculations, when you take a calculate, you can take a second calculate for a stress. The major benefit is combined with landing struts, because when you skip your maneuver with landing struts while you're on a rock, it does clear a stress for you as well. So it's basically a blue stop. And so yeah, unless you plan on or wait, what do I say? If your struts are open, there's no reason not to stress yourself.
Sure.
No matter what happens,
yeah, you're always going to clear it.
You will clear it. Yeah, no matter if it's too forward off the obstacle or you just continue to stand on it, your stress will be cleared. So that's really the powerful combination between the two. Now, you do lose out on like double modifying, such as like taking a lock action, then using a friendly's calculate. But these guys aren't shooting munitions. They are just trying to drop proxy mines, or rather, launch them out the front. They also appear to be just beefy line troops as well. Hopefully giving Sunfac and General Grievous enough time to get onto the flank. General Grievous, this is the pretty standard loadout for him.
Sure. He wants to be out on the flanks, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, so he gets rerolls for outmaneuvering, and then you might as well just throw also outmaneuver onto him. Afterburners, because he does have a linked action. Well, that's not good. That's not good. You didn't get the block on him, but he's not even looking at you. What is happening?
Do we have a score already, by the way? Did we?
Why? What's happening? Why?
Oh. What round are we in? This is still the first round, right? No. 2-2.
2-2. Good call. We got distracted.
And then turn 2.
Turn 2. Perfect. So, we are going back into it then. These players, this is why I set up this. One of the reasons why I set up the shot.
So that we can spy on the players.
Spy on their score, exactly. So D, our judge, blocking this camera angle, so we're going back to the table.
Hey, D's got a job to do. He doesn't care about our play, our little play cameras in here.
Exactly. Right. The D hair cam, exactly. So Sunfac out here going to take a tractor beam to barrel roll and rotate to be able to get the shot. He's coming awfully close to that debris in front of him.
And I don't know how. I don't think he could avoid it.
I mean, hard one, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Close.
Do we see it being passed? We don't normally see Sunfuck anymore, but with that ensnare at the end of activation can move the tractor token over to a friendly. Now, big difference though, you can no longer tractor ships onto obstacles.
Yeah, when they made that change, they were basically like, Nantex are dead, there's no point to them anymore.
Actually, you can only take ensnare on 2 Nantex, SureTech and Sunfuck, who get offensive bonuses for ensnaring targets. So it makes thematic sense, but
sure.
Yeah, limited on the number of you can take. So if you imagine, they essentially double pipped ensnare.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense. But did it in such a way that it does kind of thematically make sense, like you said.
Because Sunfuck does get to roll an extra dice if the enemy is tractored.
Okay.
And SureTech gets rerolls if the enemy is tractored.
Okay.
So you kind of have if you can't ensnare, your ability might be useless.
I like that.
We got the first attack coming in here. Range 1 with that extra dice. I don't know what's happening here.
Maybe that was an attack out of order.
Nope. Sunfuck has player 1. I don't know what that crit is, but I'll be interested to see what happened to Luke there. All right, this is Wedge with the reroll into a crit. Single evade. The plasma's going to cancel the crit. Surprised he went plasma at range 2 there. Well, no shields on these bombardment drones.
Yeah, sure. So maybe just saving it to get better value out of it.
Thank you. Shield upgrade. If I would have actually changed the... I would have actually done my job. I would have noticed that. Thank you very much. Got so excited about ensnare.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, right, since we've really seen ensnare on the table. So, understandable. Okay, so we got the Sunfac shot, we got the Wedge shot. Next up is...
This would be Luke.
Luke.
Or no, sorry, Gina.
Gina first. Okay, into Grievous, I guess.
Yeah, another plasma torpedo, most likely.
Spends the token.
Not plasma torpedo?
No, there was no lock, I don't think. Was there?
Gina moved after him.
And I don't know.
All right, now it's Luke's shot.
You see Christopher collecting those red dice. And that's going to be 5 damage coming in. Facing 1 evade.
Ooh, I was like, 5 dice? How's that even possible? Trick shot proton torpedoes. Structural damage going down on orange there. So I believe that was 3 in a structural. Thank you. They're in alphabetical order. It would be helpful if I knew the order of the alphabet.
All right, now we have Grievous activation. I think Grievous is deciding what target to go for, perhaps.
Yeah, Gina's got 8 health, and that Ezra TIE Fighter
Hit
has
crits.
force and focus.
It must have been Gina. Taking 3. That's a big hit.
Yeah, that's what Grievous is supposed to be doing there. All right, and see if they can chip away with some 2 attack dice shots here out to Gina. Single hit.
There's 1. Gina eyeball takes another 1.
Yep, unlike chance engagement that we were playing last round, no half points here. Score still.
All right, we're going to check arc here. It looks like it's getting the back corner. 1 hit. 1 evade. Easy.
No problem. Orange is on just 1. Must have been.
And the next shot, I'm guessing into wedge, evaded, no problem. And
See Ezra.
Now we have Ezra. He does get a range 2 on that bombardment drone.
Yep. Still has the force as well. Make it 2 hits. Has the calculation.
Spends for evade. That's independent calculations. Pretty good.
Pretty good. I agree. I actually want to talk a little bit about. Wait. Oh, we're
counting points.
We're counting points here. So it looks like we are 2-2 in the center. Did Grievous pick it up?
I don't know.
No, 2 of those are really close. So definitely those 2. I can read their body language. Definitely these 2 are scored. But I think that might be everything.
1-1.
Just 1-1? Cool.
1-1. Wow, so that's actually pretty big. If Grievous was just a hair closer, can pick up an extra point, but didn't happen.
Interesting. So yeah, this must have been contested 1-2, and then 1-2 to everybody. That makes sense. So I want to spend a little bit of planning phase here talking about Ezra Bridget. Yep. We're going into round 3 as well. Awesome. So Ezra got a crew slot recently, and now you can equip Harrison Dula with him in the TIE Fighter, which allows you to, if you have 3, after you fully execute a red maneuver, if you have 3 or more stress, is when you start getting damaged. But before then, you can execute red maneuvers while stressed. So because Ezra likes to be stressed, it essentially doubles his force usage. So you can convert 2 eyeball results on offense or defense. He is quite a both maneuverable and tanky ship there. Has even a hull upgrade, bringing him up to 4. And with the white evade and then force in addition to that, can be a difficult ship to take down. I mean, that's like, well, he wouldn't be he couldn't be stressed in with an evade, right? Oh, Gina could let him take the evade action. Then she throws the stress. And then with Hera, you could K-turn as well.
Sure, that's cool.
I've flown a lot of Hera and Ezra.
Yeah,
Ezra's
a good just little objective getter. Ezra just flies around scooping up objectives, hard to take down. Very, pretty maneuverable with that Hera. All right, we're getting some damage updates from James. Thanks, James.
Ooh, drop away, got it.
And mines, unlike bombs, do persist until somebody flies over it. So Sjon pretty much just saying, I dare you to come this way.
Hey, Cynic 2323 just subscribed. They're getting access to our fancy emotes and our videos on demand. If you want to get an easy Twitch subscription and you already have Amazon Prime, follow the link below and you can learn how to use your Prime subscription to get a free Twitch subscription, which of course we recommend you send it our way. And of course, I cannot forget, if we're talking about ways to support Gold Squadron, is you can let Curveball Creatives know we sent you with that coupon code ACON22 and get 20% off your order. You can get these brand new objective tokens that we've handed out to every participant in the major or the main event. And man, they have just come out so clean. Also, the turn counters, the Battle of Yavin turn counters, just look so good.
Yeah.
So check them out. I'll put a CPC into the chat. Check them out. Use the coupon code ACON22. Get $22 or 22% off your order. All right, so we are launching bombs now. And then it looks like this one's going to rotate 90 degrees. Another big change that happened with the new rules was they errataed the landing struts card, the closed version anyways. Let me see if I can find the... I believe it's landing, right? Yeah. No, I put closed. I want open. Landing open. So now they've added the restriction to landing struts that you are unable to barrel roll.
Okay.
Before, the strongest use of these struts is you would move, you'd land onto an obstacle, and you'd immediately jump off of it.
Sure.
As if you had collision detector or something. No longer can you do that. These guys will be forced to leave the obstacle with a maneuver, either in the 2 forward, as it says on the landing struts, or an ion maneuver would also force you off the rock.
Sure. Okay.
You could be tractored off the rock as well. So, Sunfax and Snare, you can pull a guy off the rock.
Pull a guy off the rock. That's kind of cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. As long as your template doesn't overlap. You know what I mean? Like this guy's right here. Like he could be pulled off that route.
Yeah, because you're still not allowed to use tractor to cross an obstacle at any point in that maneuver.
Yep, so some pretty interesting stuff there. Yep, Epionic said, as long as your template doesn't overlap. Interesting.
Okay, so Bombardment Drone Green came in and I think hit Wedge and then took the red, or the stress calculate. And Ezra came in and ended up with an evade. So did Ezra not bump?
I guess not.
Okay, sure.
Landed it great.
And now we see Luke turning. Oh, Talon roll.
Yeah. Gonna catch him a little bit of Sunfox. So the reason is, well, A, if Sunfox does end up hitting this debris sitting there without a token.
Ooh.
But the issue then is if the hard one fits and Sunfac wants to barrel in, he's going to need to rotate to the front.
Yeah, so no shots on Luke. Luke's in a pretty safe spot here, huh?
Interesting. Oh, and Gina.
And Gina turns in, too.
Yeah, they know their priorities. That 6-point ship over there. Lord Barr, great to see you again. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We have been absolutely dominating the other streams.
You're so happy about that.
Just dominating the other streams as far as viewership here at Adepticon. So I really want to thank you guys for your continued support. It's not a bragging rights, but we do actually want to show AMG and Asmodee that not only are players still interested in these events, but people worldwide want to tune in and watch the coverage for their games. And obviously we couldn't do any of this without you guys.
All right, let's see. It does fit.
Oh yeah, no problem.
No problem. It's tighter than it looks. So easy one turn. And now what do? You still have two big arcs pointed at you. And do you know whose lock that is? Hard to tell from here. We'll find out soon, I bet. And it's going to tractor forward.
Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, you give it to Grievous. But I think Gina's still going to be an arc. Ooh, I don't know. She's at a weird angle. It's Gina's.
Oh, the lock is Gina's.
Oh, yeah, the lock's Gina's. Yeah,
okay.
She locked, barrel roll locked him.
Barrel roll locked. Got it.
Epi, he rotated it when he picked it up. Did a little one-hand finger rotate.
Yeah, does it catch Gina? I think it does.
Yeah, he's really hoping it is, because then you can roll Gina this way. Now, she would have to rotate to shoot back at you and get double stressed.
Yeah, okay, so that's actually not too bad.
But you're Gina, though. You could just throw the stress to Luke. Let him be double stressed. He's got the force.
What's the timing of that?
Start of engagement.
Start of engagement, okay.
Which is after end of activation for ensnare.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I like it.
It's not player order. It's not initiative value or anything like that. Totally different. Ooh, could roll Gina in front of you.
Yeah.
For a 5-dice bullseye.
Yeah, good. That's a good.
Well.
That's a good suggestion, chat. 5 versus 0.
I forget about the bullseye all the time with these guys. Even though you should remember it, because they love like Predator and Crackshot.
Is this a heightened perception, Luke?
It is. Yep. Gonna try to strip that focus at least. Maybe deny. So didn't move Gina.
Did not even move Gina.
Interesting.
Keeps her there.
Why not move her into the front arc? Yeah.
Yeah, because if we're already measuring for engagement phase, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have moved her into the 5-dice bullseye and maybe killed her.
Unless, does she not fit?
She should.
I think she does. We have D in here with those clear judge templates so that he can see exactly where the lines hit.
I agree. Sean Quinn's going to be real sad when he looks back and thinks, looks back and sees that he could have moved her into the bullseye. Wait. Okay.
All right, we rolled 4 dice. But D really wants to make sure.
He's like, I'm shooting, man.
He's like, hey, I rolled 4 dice. Really? It's 4 hits. Come on.
Yep. And Gina was down shields from the previous shots. And that 4 dice will remove her. Okay, that was a nail biter. Sunfac, I think, got away with that one.
Yeah, Sunfac kind of lucked out, but, the result was what it kind of should have been.
Probably, yeah. It's sad that Luke didn't get the shot, though. I thought the Talon roll was an excellent maneuver. He even has a little angle too. He's you know what I mean? He's got just a little bit of angle. Still couldn't pull it off.
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have hit crit.
This is from Wedge. Outmaneuver.
Oh, no dice, right?
0 dice and greens removed.
It's just Wedge just deleting ships.
Outmaneuver Wedge. A ship you cannot let K-turn behind you.
All right, so there is confusion, by myself included. What happened with Luke?
At the start of the engagement phase, you may spend 1 force. If you do, engage at initiative 7.
And so then did he shoot?
No, he was out of arc.
Son of a gun.
I'm telling you. Such fact. Could have just been blasted there by those 2 ships, but somehow.
No problem. No problem.
Somehow, not an issue.
Here we go. Get a reroll here. Spend for hit crit. This is from Grievous. 1 evade to challenge. Spends the evade token to end up clean.
Mm-hmm.
Bombardment time.
Yeah, Dustmo. That's the real flex, a first edition template.
I've been playing this game for 10 years, son.
I'm calling him out, though, because that shows Talon roll.
That's true.
That's a blue core. That's a blue core.
It's true.
Not the OG. But still, impressive. I think all my first edition templates are basically pure white by now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, and they're like a little floppy.
Yeah.
And like
they got used up.
Yeah.
I tell you that much. Which is why you probably could get some acrylic templates at Paul Creatives.
Not gonna lie, I really like Sean's templates. I don't know if you saw them when he was moving. They're slick.
Of them.
What? Ezra's ability works.
There it is. Not a problem. How did Sunfac roll 4 dice? It's his pilot ability. While you perform a primary attack, if the defender is tractored, roll 1 additional attack dice. That's why he pairs so well with Ensnare. So you can get the tractor over to the enemy.
All right, we're doing end of round points here. Can we check the scoreboard?
I'm counting 1 rebel. Ooh, this might be tied. Yeah, there's a lot of potential ties in here. So let's see what they got for the scoreboard.
10-8. That means 3 for Separatists, 2 for Rebels. And
yeah, so this is probably this one and this one. Oh, you know what? I bet it's this one. No, how is it?
Oh, how is it only 2?
Oh. This would do it. Ezra killed it. That's why.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So the Rebels must not have picked up those objectives. Would have certainly gotten this one.
Yeah,
maybe
got that one, and okay. But the other ones are either contested or they're a little too far away.
Exactly.
Sure. That makes sense. Ezra's ability works.
Works on offense.
Works
not
on
just
offense.
on defense anymore.
In that little TIE fighter, hey, like,
yeah,
you might gotta watch out for it. And so now we're back to dials. It looks like Sjon picks up first player again. The question is where does Sunfac go from here? Turn in again and keep on Luke, or go hunting somewhere else?
Ooh, here's for Grievous.
Sunfac, where's Sunfac going?
I'm not turning my back on Wedge, that's for sure.
True.
So I think him and Grievous just have to go see what's up over there.
Okay.
We do see, I mean, just Proxy Mine City over here really has blocked this lane from Wedge cutting in.
Yeah, so I think maybe he's just saying, like, Wedge, you're stuck over there. I'm going to kill your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And
basically making only one lane coming in and out of here. Maybe you could squeeze through here.
Yeah, that's
this whole lane is blocked off, right?
Yeah.
That's a no-go zone.
And where does Ezra go? Ezra just turns,
yeah,
one turn. Yep. Those little TIE fighters can get around. The problem with thick objective markers, right?
Oh.
You always end up a little skewed.
$10 for Rebels, $8 for Separatists.
10 for Rebels, 8 for Separatists.
That makes a lot more sense now. I was like, how are these people scoring so many? Where are these people getting all these objective points from? Now that makes a lot more sense.
And we're on to round 4.
This is round 4.
All right,
yeah,
we're playing at
the system phase of round 4.
We're playing at a pretty good clip here.
Not bad, actually. Not bad. Well, we're starting to remove a lot of ships, so should be going faster.
All right, so we have Grievous being moved here. Huh. Is Grievous?
I think that was an Afterburners charge. Or it might just be thinking about the link. I can see how the speed of his maneuver. Oh, he just decides not to
leave it there. Okay.
I think it was only a 2, so.
And then Luke, 2 turn.
What kind of droid Luke got today? R4? Okay, we'll clear the stress. You're on a list with Gina. You might want to, grab some R4s.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so Luke, blue 2 turn, clear stress. No, keep stress.
Takes a focus. Red focus action, why not?
Red focus because of the bump. Yep, got it.
Why not try to get back up to full force?
And Sunfac. Okay, so yeah, they're kind of saying, Wedge, you got to come this way.
But you're flying straight, right?
And if you do, I got you. And if you try to squeeze in there, I'm going to put you on a proximity mine.
Well, remember what I said about you can't tractor people onto obstacles?
Yes.
Nothing stopping you from tractor beaming onto proxy mines.
That's right.
And then putting somebody right in front of an obstacle. They can still stress rotate. Ezra might, in fact, love it.
Okay, 2 turn from Wedge.
Was he going to barrel roll right then? I think you have to.
Yeah.
Just sit there.
Yeah, and then you just kind of stay on the flank.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's shooting you, so.
Right, and you just put a hurt on the bombardment drone then.
Yep, outmaneuver. Yeah, it does. It's a 0 agility ship. So.
And you hold this objective while you're at it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your service, bombardment drone. Yeah, just casually slings over the big O tractor there. I'll just get that mine out of the way for you.
All right, poor Ezra goes on the proxy mine.
Pink does not. His first one was here. His second one was here. So he does not have any left. It was green who died with one. Still in the chamber. Or 2 in the chamber, I think.
1? I think 1.
No, he never dropped it.
Okay.
I think that bump was trying to like force a head-on collision with Wedge.
Oh,
and then you
sure.
could just slap it down on him next
Sure,
round.
sure. All right. And
so he is going to take the... Ooh. Yep.
okay. So taking the stress to rotate 90 degrees. Is that what we're seeing?
Yeah, so you can still shoot at Sunfuck.
And Ezra doesn't mind the stress?
Nope. Because he kept the stress from
last time, yeah.
Yep. I believe Gina threw it to him after
And
he
then
didn't bump.
we got to get the effects of this mine. Or did we
Yeah.
already?
I didn't see the roll.
I didn't see the roll.
He definitely took 1. There it is. 2 more, and the hull upgrade on Ezra saves him. Oh, wait, no, that was an attack. Never mind. Oh, blank eye. Okay. They must have just scooped it up real fast when I wasn't looking. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Wow, that's an attack. That's a goodbye. Yep, only had the single eyeball result. And that's going to be a bunch of damage out to Ezra.
Yeah, wasn't meant to be. And the Rebels can't really afford to lose ships like this. Although Wedge and Luke, you know.
Wedge and Luke can pull it off. I mean, they're fighting Grievous, who's a little tanky, but they both move after him. The
True.
bombardment drone. This is what I can only assume is Wedge because he didn't modify the eyeball results. He somehow rolled a die. That's Wedge without maneuver, son. Oh, obstructed. That makes sense. Good call.
Yeah, that back corner is there's
behind the model.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And dials.
Okay.
So we should get for objective points.
I can't tell if that guy is obstructing them because he keeps measuring to it. So, let's check. Let's see what they do.
$13 to 10.
So the Rebels must have picked up 2 more then. No? Have we gone crazy?
What do you mean?
No.
The Rebels already have 10.
Sorry, you're right. It's the flipping it back and forth
Yeah.
is what's confusing me. So these two.
Go to the Separatists.
Interesting. You know what?
Are you going to mirror it?
No?
Everything will be...
Oh, I thought it could.
Yeah, you could flip it.
That's just vertically.
But then all the numbers are going to be backwards.
Okay, you got me there. Let's go back to the table.
And we have movements from the bombardment drone.
Yeah, Bianca, I literally had the same thought, but that's not how mirrors work. So came off the obstacle there, did fully execute the maneuver, so is going to open up those struts again. I do think this guy took a damage from Wedge, so let's make a note of that.
Here comes Grievous, nice and easy.
Mirror all the cams. Oh, I guess we could mirror the table camera. That's going to be even more confusing from my perspective.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that. I mean, we could have done it at the beginning, but okay. And here comes Luke, working in towards the middle.
All right, wants a piece of that bombardment drone.
Yeah, I think a little bit of disappointment that the bombardment drone didn't take more damage from the wedge shot, but that's how the dice go. And now here we have Wedge coming in. Ezra cleared that mine for Wedge.
It's true, there's a lane now.
There's a lane now.
There's a bunch of lanes. You can go all the way through here.
So that's a one forward. So that's a one forward and focus. Easy. Sunfac, 3 turn. Maybe a little bit of a regroup while you go grab some objectives.
Yep, tractor, switch arc towards Luke. Try to barrel roll backwards so you can get him an arc. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Awesome. In fact, is outmaneuver your front arc or your whole arc? Or is an arc? While you perform a front arc attack, if you're not in the defender's firing arc, that's what I was confused. I'm thinking of Auto Blaster, only cares if you're not in the front arc.
Yeah, sure. All right, and this is just a Sunfox shot into Luke, evaded. Four dice attack. This is possibly from Luke.
Yeah.
Into the drone. Drone survives with 1 if we've got the score correct.
Huh. Okay.
And attack back. 3. We got 1 crit. Not much to do.
What's up? Oh, yeah, we're good. There's less ships, so it's easier to keep track.
Spends the force. Easily evaded.
Yep. So good.
This is turn 5 already, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll check on points here. This is definitely
was it no shot from Grievous then?
No. So should be 2-1 in favor of the Separatist.
Luke just casually rolling all the results he needs.
No big deal.
But kind of Luke's thing.
Yeah, see, this is now a timed fight, because if we just No offense to this guy, but I'm just going to write him off with Luke and Wedge flying around. That's going to make it 15-14, so the slimmest of margins for Sjon Quinn. Even with the bombardment drone count. Oops, not this one. This one. You're definitely dead. Even counting out that. So it's going to be absolutely important in this 2v2 that you are getting shots and hanging out by objectives.
Yeah, that's right. You need both. And just 2 turns, Sjon could just put this thing away. Maybe even 1 turn if he can take a ship out. So the crit eyeball beats crit hit. So Sunfuck. Oh, I mean not Sunfuck. I'm tired. Bombardment drone moves first, of course. Over the rock. Landing on the opposite side of it. Picks up the calculates.
Nice. Hopefully we get a little bit of obstruction. Roll a dice against Wedge at least.
Here comes Grievous. Kind of harassing Wedge.
Great spot to do it. I don't think he can boost, but he's gonna try.
I think it does just fit.
Wow, nicely done.
Okay, into a focus.
Oh, they're calling for the 1 straight to try to go for the 5 dice attack. Just a casual 2 straight.
2 straight.
Really making sure it's obstructed. Well, I guess you don't have to waste a torp if it's range 1 obstructed, though.
Sure.
Oh, no, he's been rolling out of it.
Okay, he's not that crazy.
It's just a debris. You're fine.
And Wedge to bank. Trying to put a drone away, I'm guessing.
Gonna have to be careful for that Grievous behind him, so might want to just focus up here. Wait, he won't roll any dice. Or no, he will. Just it's just a single reduction for outmaneuver. Not everybody's Wedge. Nope, he didn't care. He locked that drone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the sloop there. I think that's a smart play because if you come around here, you might be stuck next turn without an objective to get.
Yeah, sure.
Here, you can get one this round, and when you 3 bank, you can get a second round.
Okay, 3 dice. Spent the lock to re-roll. Only got eyeball results, so 1 into the drone, but that's all you needed.
That's all you needed.
You just, you know, why go for overkill? Just get what you need.
Why bring auto blasters and all these points for crits when you could just be Wedge out there, right?
Just keep it simple. Okay, so now Luke, we're checking very carefully for obstructed or not.
Is this the one time D's not there? Okay. D walks away right when there's an actual judge call.
All right, checking for obstructed there. I'm going to bet not obstructed. What do you think?
It looks on from D's range ruler. He's measuring through the middle.
Yeah.
These clear templates have a line through them where you could line them up on the arc, right?
Yeah.
Or in this case, the closest point.
Yeah, kind of corner to corner.
Mm-hmm. And then see where that line intersects the obstacle.
So 3 dice coming in, changes it to 3 hits. 2 evades though. Just another shield. Okay.
Not too bad. All right.
Grievous.
Here's some real punishment. Is it range 1? Oh yeah. So we got the reroll and outmaneuver and the focus.
Ooh.
This is time for some serious hurt.
Yeah, very close game here.
We haven't really seen a like an end game like this.
Yeah, no, this is like it could go either way. We get 4 dice here, 3 crits, rerolls 1 for 4 hits.
Woo.
1 die on from Wedge is a blank. 1,
Elusive.
2, 3, 4.
Elusive, not helpful there. Wow. I don't think Christopher Peters is a new player. I think it's just a pure flex. Technically lighter and less valuable for traveling.
What?
The cardboard templates.
Oh, the cardboard templates?
Yeah. I mean,
He probably just likes them. I mean, why not? Just make yourself comfortable.
they work for him. I mean, when I travel, I don't bring like my crazy dice or anything too important in case I lose it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe he keeps his, his best templates home.
Can we check the objective points?
Oh, what elusive. You are right.
There is no elusive, yeah.
I don't know what he re-rolled then. Maybe it was cocked or something. Let's check on the objective points. Looks like each player got 1 there.
Okay,
15.
17 to 15.
Both players got 2.
2 to 1.
Ah, yes. 17. What?
It should
No,
be
I'm losing.
17 left, 15 right.
I'm losing it, aren't I? 15 for the Rebels. 17 for the.
All right.
There we
Okay.
Go. That makes
Here
sense.
we go.
1 to 2. Yes,
Road.
yes,
Sjon gets the first player.
Ooh.
And another round. This is round 6.
Yeah, this could be it here.
Grievous.
Yeah, next ship off the board is going to be the win. Because you can't score 3 points of objectives, the game won't end this round unless the ship is killed.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Barrel rolling out.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
there are positions where you could get 2 objectives with 1 ship, but
true.
they're not really super set up for it.
No. Yeah, maybe here, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say like a 3-turn boost, maybe, like kind of gets you close.
Okay. Yeah. That could be spicy.
Is this just
I think it was a K turn.
Oh.
Let's see if the stress goes
Okay.
down.
So Grievous with the block then.
Not a K turn, just
Not
a
a K turn. 4
forward.
forward and no stress focus.
You got force. That's going to be a 3 dice shot with the Force.
Modified, yeah.
I don't think we've seen too many range zeros modified with the Force today with all the Jedis we've seen on stream.
I know. All right, Sunfac getting back towards the fight.
Yeah. So here's a problem. Here's a lose-lose situation. Your arc's this way.
Yeah.
If you want to rotate it to the front, oops, he's moving the ship now. If you want to rotate it to the front, you got to take the tractor.
Yes.
But Wedge moves after you.
Okay.
And if he can somehow get out of your arc, you're stuck tractored, outmaneuvered, and wedged.
Which is a problem.
That's a problem.
All right.
I don't know what he's doing. I thought he boosted.
I think
Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Oh, what a maneuver!
So
I forgot. I mentioned it before, but just a moment ago, I forgot that they had the 3-bank blue.
Okay. So he 3 banks. He tractors himself, and then he afterburners, which are both after you execute a maneuver.
Correct. And now Wedge can't get out of his arc. Beautiful maneuver there.
Oh my gosh. And Wedge is at 2.
Mm-hmm. Tractor him, shoot 5 dice at him.
Oh no!
Yikes!
All right, let's see some dice.
All right, Wedge, you're gonna lock. Let's go for the mutual kill here.
Lock. There's the tractor. Mm-hmm. You're gonna move him. Probably not.
No,
keep him in bullseye. Yeah.
Trade shots.
Okay, here we go. 5 dice. I see 3 eyeballs and 2 blanks.
No rerolls here.
No rerolls. Just spends it for 3.
Sure.
1 evade.
That's not enough. That was a kill shot. That's why you spent your focus.
Yep. That is a Wedge dead in the water.
Yep. Yeah. Had to spend it. I mean,
yeah.
Saving it for defense ain't going to help. So, Wedge, what you got? I don't know if they can. So 4 with the lock versus 2 unmodified. No, Sunfac got that elusive back, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the roll. Eyeballs don't help much with the lock, so it's 2 hits. Rerolls into blanks. Not going to do it. Sunfac rolls eyeballs, rerolls with the elusive. Only 1 going in. Not enough. By Wedge. There's the handshake. Nothing left to do.
What would have been the score? Well, big congratulations, Sjon Quinn. Pulls it off, 23-15 here in the end of round 5.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.